Hello everyone, my name is Ava. Welcome to my channel, Luna Vika Designs. It's honored to have you with me to make today's design hack, this glamorous Black Magnolia Pendant. I was inspired by a lot of magnolia flowers in my community. It happened I have this big teardrop bead. I think it would be perfect for this design. I've also created a pair of earrings with the same design idea to match it. If you want to know how to make it, keep watching. The materials needed for this project are 18 gauge wire, 20 gauge wire, 28 gauge wire, and some beads. One 10 by 30 milliliter teardrop, and one 2.5 milliliter round bead, and one 2 milliliter round bead, or beads of your choice. The essential tools needed for this project are 6-step bell shaping plier, flat nose plier, chain nose plier, nylon drop plier, flush cutter, and a ruler. Let's begin with these vine leaves first. We need to make a frame for it. This is something how it looks like. And you see here, one leaf is bigger than the other one. And the center here, this part, it's about 2 inches long. And I want the leaf one side face to here, and the other leaf face to opposite side. You can make any size you want to, depends on the size of your bead. It's totally up to you. And I cut a piece of 20 gauge wire about 6 inches long. And I use my ruler. I place my wire on this 4 1/8, this end, about 4 1/8, and use my marker, mark at this 2 inches, this point, and also mark at the end of this ruler. So that's being said, the distance here is 2 inches. This is the center part in between 2 leaves. That's what we want. And I leave the one side, it's my right side here, a little bit longer than my left side, because one side, the leaf is bigger, slightly bigger than the other. And then I place my longer end on the ruler 15 milliliter. The point I marked earlier, put it right on here, 15 milliliter. Then I make a bend like this. And flip to the other end, a little bit shorter end, and place at the point 12 milliliter right here, and make another bend. So which means this 15 milliliter length, it's the basic length for the bigger leaf, and this 12 milliliter length, it's the basic length for the smaller leaf. Now we start making leaves. So we need to make this bend with our flat nose plier, little sharper tip. So like this. Squeeze closer, not too close because I need some room to wrap later on. Something like this. Then I place my flat nose plier, hold the tip like this, and open up these two wires to shape as a leaf shape. Use my finger to just curve like this, follow the wire like this. And use my finger, do this. Just take your time, slowly, and then make them closer to. And your touching point should be on this marker earlier we made. Okay, so now I'm going to use my knitting needle. This is 6 milliliter needle to help me to get this leaf shape a little wider. If you don't have a needle, you can use any mandrel you have and any size you want, depends on the size of the leaves you want to make. You can even use your 6 step to put it in and to enlarge the width right here, like this. I like to use this needle because I don't want my tool to mar the wire. The needle will not mar the wire. So that's the reason why I use a needle. See? And then make sure the touching point is 2 wire right on your mark point, because we need to keep this distance 2 inches. Okay, so this is what you have. And same, we do the other side. We use a flat nose, keep bending it, and sharpen the tip like this. Squeeze a little bit, and hold at the tip, and open up, and then curve. Just use the finger to curve. And see here, please pay attention. See my wire here? It's on the bottom of this main wire. So we want to make it the same. If this wire on the bottom, we do this on the bottom also. If on the top, you do it on the top also. So do like this, put it on the bottom, and then the marker is here. So we make sure touching at the mark. And now I use my 4 milliliter needle. You can use your 6 step. There's a 4 milliliter step. And then I want to make this leaf a little more leaf shape, wider in the like a center like this. And make sure I still, this short end, touch the mark I made earlier. And you see here, our 2 leaves facing the same direction. We don't want that. We want one leaf facing that direction and away from yourself, and the other one facing towards to yourself. So it's very easy to fix that. We just flip it. and I find another issue, just go over on the top to fix it. Make sure, double check this is still on the mark, and this is what we have. Sometimes it's just very successful once I make the leaf shape. It's exactly what I want, facing two opposite directions, and also the short ends on the top. If on the top, then same on the top. If on the bottom, and the same on the bottom. If it happens to be like just now, I made to be the same facing the same directions, and you just flip it and then make some adjustment to be look like this, facing two opposite directions. And wire is very forgiving, so you can manipulate it. And now we cut a piece of 28 gauge wire, about 14 to 15 inches long, and start our weaving. The pattern, it's a traditional figure of A, and we just anchor this wire here like 3-4 times, 2, 3, and 4. Leave a little tail to hold on to, and then we do the figure of A weaving pattern. So we go around here and want to push it through like this, and then go the other one, go on the bottom of the other side, push it through, and I do twice, so I do one more time here, go down, and then I go the other end, go over the other end of the wire, and then go in, push through here once, and twice, like this. And then back to this end here, and go bottom, then go over, push through the wire once, and twice. Make sure you squeeze them tightly, nicely, and neatly. And then go over the other end. There are a lot of tutorial for figure of A weaving pattern, and you can check on YouTube if you just want to learn more. 1 and 2, like this, and go back this way from the bottom, and go over and push it through like this, and push in all together tightly once, and twice. I do twice each time, each side, and then go to the other side, go bottom, and come over on the top, and push it through like this once, and twice. So you just keep weaving like this same pattern, and until approximately 60% of this leaf going here, and I will show you how to add the beads and finish up. Hi, I'm back. So I finished about 60% of this leaf, and we approximately need a little bit more than we can get ready for our beads. So, and also when you weave this center big width section, you will find those weaving wire just moving around. So what I do is when I weave this side, then I hold firmly the other side, try to station it, and then I do this end. So this is my way to help me. I'm going to just weave a couple times more and before adding a bead like this. So okay, go one more time, come to this end here. One. This is the second time. I think I'm ready for a bead. I'm going to use my 2.5 milliliter round faceted bead. I put on this bead, and also sometimes if you're not sure where the bead is going to be, so you can always just put it on and place it here and see if it looks nice to you, if you're happy. And if not, just keep going, weaving a little more or less, something like that. Trial and error, and then find the best spot for your bead. So I like this look. So now we continue our weaving. So here we need to pay attention as my weaving wire is on the top of this end of the main leaf wire, and supposedly I need to go in the leaf and go bottom and then go top the other end of the wire. But with the bead on, I'm not doing that. I still go over on the other end of the main leaf wire like this. I tried the other way and it just doesn't sit here nice with the bead. So this way it's better, I think. And then I wrap it. Hold the bead firmly and pull it tightly like this. And squeeze down. And then, remember, we need to do tries and come back. And squeeze. Like this. And then we hold this end firmly, and then this wire go over this main leaf wire, and then wrap it. Make sure no kink. Carefully and squeeze down. And one more time. You need twice. And we just continue our figure of 8 weaving until we fill up the rest of the hollow areas to the tip. And I'm going to do it off the camera, and then I will come back to show you how to finish the ends here. I'm at the point, very tip point. My wire becomes short. I probably only cut 14 inches or so. It's better to have a longer one, cut about 15 inches. And then, so I need to borrow my flat nose plier, use my flat nose, and then help me. And I still have a little room on the tip here, see? I want to fill it up before I cut it. If it's too difficult, and you can just cut it, but I want to fill it up here. And then squeeze. And then I roll back this end wire. It's a flat cutter. After cut it, because I want to just tuck in this end right at this tip, so it will not show or scratch like this. And we need to cut this end too. Just right below this wire here, and cut it. And use our flat nose and then just roll it and squeeze down like this. Now we need to finish this end. I want to make the end look like this. It's like a curvy stem showing like this. I think this way it's nicer. So what I'm doing is I hold here with my bead leaf firmly, use my flat nose plier and grab this end and just start rolling. It's a little tricky, but take your time, no rush, and just follow the wire's direction. I keep just a curve, 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 almost like making a loop. You can use your hand too, to this way. And then I hold all of them firmly. This loop, this leaf, this bead, use my thumb. I grab my flat nose, hold the end firmly, and then curve back like this. And see, we get this shape already. And then open up a little bit, and we just eyeball it and cut off here. The length is just I want it right below this bead, so I just eyeball it and then cut it off. And this is what we have. And if needed, you can just push down with your thumb on this stem and make it just perfectly lay flat on this leaf. And next, we just follow all the steps to complete this small leaf. The wire we need is a 28 gauge, same. And the length is about 11 to 12 inches. And the bead, I'm using the 2 milliliter one. I finished my cute small leaf, and this is what we get. So pretty. And now Let's make the headpin, spiral headpin for this Black Magnolia. And I cut a piece of 18 gauge wire. It's about 3.5 inches. I grab my flat nose, place here, leave a tail on my right side. It's about 1 1/4 or 1 to 1 1/4 inches. And then make a bend, 90-degree bend, like this. And then grab my chain nose plier and place the tip of the chain nose at this corner. Hold it firmly. And then I start rolling, bending this end around this tip of chain nose. It's like making a loop as small as possible, like this. Put it back in continuously, making this loop. I want it to be as small as possible, so use my flat nose and squeeze a little bit. And then hold this loop with a flat nose and continuously spiraling. It's a little tricky here. I flip over and continuously spiraling. And I want to use my nylon jar plier to hold it and just keep spiraling like this until the size you want. You can put it on and try and see. Yeah, I think this is perfect. I don't want it to be showing too much. Okay, here is the trick. We leave a tail about 1 1/8 to cut it, like this. And we don't fold it close up. If we do, it will look like this and showing here. And I don't like it. What I do is I use my flush cutter and then put imagine this 1/8 length of the wire is a cylinder. I put it at the diagonal position like this. It's very tricky. So we have to be very careful. We need to cut it just perfectly. If it's too thin, then the tip part might just damaged. So I put it here like a diagonal place on a cylinder. I cut it like a slant or slope shape, like this. See? Now let's close it out. I use my another flat nose plier, hold it firmly here, and then use my regular flat nose plier and just gently push down like this. Gently, little by little, no rush. Okay? And here's what we get. You compare to this one, and here it will show, but here it's a very smooth transition. You can barely see this. See the difference? Then we put on our bead, and we need to start wrapping these vine leaves around it. So we grab this vine leaves we made just now. We push it all the way against this, use the bead against this spiral, and place this leaf upside down, so like this, the bead facing down. And because I want to do the clockwise wrap, and I leave the small leaf tail here. It's about 3 4/4 inch, and this side longer because I'm right-handed, so I use the right side to wrap it. And hold it firmly, and I start the first wrap. I use my wedding ring finger and then against the bottom to help me. And then I wrap 3 times. So 2 and 3. So it's loose right now, but it's okay because we'll use our nylon drop plier to tighten it. We can adjust anywhere we want to, and before we start shaping this leaf. Let's see here, I want to close more, like this. And also, I think I want here, push it a little bit more, tighter. And I will just go around this direction of the wire and let it just like hugging this teardrop, just wherever the wire goes, like this. So every one you make probably will be slightly different. You just make it go around the bead and embrace this teardrop shape, and then it will be good. I'm happy about the look I like this. Next, let's make a loop. You can pick anywhere to be front. I like to have this, it's the front. So I'm going to bend this way and use my 6-step as a tool to measure. Because I'm going to make a 2 milliliter loop, so it will be about 1 centimeter. I cut here. And use the first step, 2 milliliter, and roll back the loop like this. And close out. So elegant and beautiful. Love it, love it. A benefit about this pendant is it's adjustable. There is no front or back. You can just pick anywhere to wear. And if you hold on this hairpin and just rotate it like this, and once you pick the spot you want, and it will stay and secure. Thank you for watching today's design hack. I hope my video brings you beauty, joy, and inspiration. Let's hit subscribe, like, and share the video. Leave a comment if any. I really appreciate your time and support. Thank you so much. See you next time.